What's up, YouTube? FatKings Phil coming at you for my week 353 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which I had back in July of 2013. Details are below. Well, here we are in lockdown week number 9. At least it's workout week number 9. I named them COVID 1, COVID 2, COVID 3. I believe I'm on week 9. And I'm 2 days into it. Sorry I did not get to you guys yesterday. That was a choice. Had a lot of other stuff going on yesterday that I wanted to focus on. I think my big challenge has been just trying to figure out where things are going to kind of land. So I talked to the plastic surgeon's office because they called me about my appointment. And I'm like, hey, do we even need a bother meeting? I mean, at this point, is this unlocked? What are we doing? She's like, oh yeah, we resumed surgery on Monday. So that would be yesterday. So I was like, oh, interesting. So I'm definitely going to go in for the pre-op. I'll talk to them then, kind of see where things are at, see how I feel about things. I have consulted with quite a few folks here and folks who've had plastics and medical professionals, of course. A lot of them seem to be very for me going forward. The medical professionals seem to think, hey, get the details, but about the cleanest place you could be right now is a hospital. They're really scrubbing them down and taking extra cares. At the same time, you're also most likely to be exposed to somebody who's coming in contact with it. That being said, I don't know. I wish they had the antibody tests out. I got a bad suspicion. I have a very real reason for believing I have been exposed and have had the virus. And that goes back to, I want to say January. So I definitely was taking care of some folks who were very, very sick. It came on very suddenly. I was over there when the paramedics got there. I didn't have a mask on. I was with them all night in the ER. I did end up getting kind of like a weird bug afterwards, but it was very short-lived. It was only like 3 days. Debilitating, don't get me wrong, but it was only like 3 days. And it was mainly just weakness and fatigue and things like that. So I don't know. It could have been something completely different. Don't know without the test. I'd feel better had I already had the antibody for it. I'll say that much. But I will make that final decision later after I have more information. I'm leaning towards yes at this point. Until something changes, that'll be my position. Let's see. The Corona covers did not get any bites. Nobody did a Corona cover that I'm aware of. They didn't tag me. So I have yet to do another one either, though. So, who am I to talk? Lots of other stuff been going on. It's funny today. I was taking stock and I was like, man, I should just, thankfully I can work from home. But been stuck here for the most part, other than the grocery store and I can't even go to GNC anymore. They closed my GNC. So, I'm like, gosh, I really done more with this time at home. Only I would do this to myself. And I looked around, I'm like, you moved your office, you built a pull-up bar. I started cataloging all the things I had done since this has all started. And I was like, only I would beat myself up for not doing enough after doing all of that. It was just kind of funny. At least I acknowledged it and saw it before I went too far down that rabbit hole. All right, here are the numbers. So weight was 229.4. So it's up a little bit. I don't know, man. If anything, I've eaten cleaner the last 5 days than I've eaten in a long time. I mean, I've been pretty clean, so this has been even more strict. Body fat up a teeny tiny bit, but so is overall muscle mass. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. Again, the hydration numbers weren't exact, but they were close. I'd say it's off by about 0.5%. So that can affect it. I'm not worried about it. The grind continues toward, especially now that I know that the chances of the surgery happening are real. I got to make the most of the next 4 weeks to make absolute sure that I'm getting the best canvas on the table at the time. So I would be happy just to, if I could get, just a little bit stronger before then, and then I'm gonna have to shift my diet quite a bit. I'm working with the coach now And my coach has also had plastics, so she's very aware of what goes in this. So we'll come up with an eating plan that supports that goal and kind of go from there. Make sure I heal fast. Make sure I don't lose much muscle. I'm gonna lose some. Can't maintain it if I'm not doing what I'm. 6 weeks not lifting is 6 weeks of not lifting. There's probably other things I can do to kind of help edge that off. We'll see how I feel. I'm not gonna be Mr. Hero and do something stupid. I only want to do this once. I don't need corrections. I don't need revisions. I don't need just do it right the first time and be done with it. Never have to do it again. I don't know. I'm still torn about it. It's weird because it's not this burning desire in me like, say, VSG, like to lose weight and just be for the first time in my life and be like, oh my God, what would it be like just to have a normal, a normal body weight and be able to do these things. And like, that was a much more motivating factor. This is much more of a just like, I don't like that. But this might make a huge difference. I mean, again, the thing I think that's been the most illuminating to me from my friends who have gone through it, it's not so much the physical changes. Some cases, I think the physical changes have been drastic. Like, I'm like, holy crap. And the other ones, I'm like, it's better, but I don't think it's that big a deal. Like, to me, it doesn't look that different. Now, granted, I don't see these people naked and, whatever, but I could be either one of those, right? I could find either one of that spectrum, but all of them have an emotional, boost. Like, they just seem brighter and lighter and happier. And I'm not looking to climb up on a table to get happier. I could do that with a bottle of whiskey. Okay. But, overall, if it's just something that, it's just kind of there in your life and you don't think about it anymore. And it's like every time you walk by the mirror, you don't notice it. I can't tell you what the ramifications of that are because I haven't been there. Every time I walk by the mirror, I still see things I don't like. I'm sure that I'll still see things I don't like. Just be in different places, but it won't be there and it won't be that. And I do definitely feel like my midsection being all loose like that really does make me look heavier than I actually am. And I don't like the way clothes fit. So we'll just see. Worst case scenario, it doesn't do anything for me. And, I lose all the money and I have a big scar. Oh, well, it's only a scar someone will see if they see me naked. So 0% chance of anybody seeing that right now. So, who cares? All right, guys. I won't belabor this. It's a little later in the evening. I'm a little bit worn out from the day. Again, just feel like it's Groundhog Day. I'm sure y'all feel like that. Like every day's the same. The weekends at least are a break. Get to sleep in a little later, which for me is just more of a struggle to get all my protein in. I am horrible on the weekends about getting all my macros. I don't even get enough calories in on the weekends because I just can't eat that much in the time I'm awake. What are you gonna do? So I should be. I don't want to drop, so I'm glad I'm not. I don't want to drop because if I drop, I'm probably gonna drop muscle. That's the stupidest way to lose weight for what I'm trying to do right now, is to not take in enough calories because I'm gonna eat muscle. So I've kind of strayed away from my plastics decision, even in like a lot of my bigger friends groups, just because this is really on me. I got to make the call, especially right now with everything that's going on in the world. Everybody's going to have an opinion. Only one of them matters. Mine. In case that wasn't clear. All right, guys. Until next time, remember, it's good to be a king.